In Brightspace, you can either use a weighted gradebook, making your total grades out of 100%, or a points gradebook, where the course is out of a set amount of points. If your syllabus shows a percentage breakdown of different gradable activities in your course, you should be using a weighted gradebook. This can be adjusted in your gradebook settings at any time. But when using a weighted gradebook, you'll notice that you will be asked to determine a weight for individual grade items and categories. Brightspace adds the total of these weights to determine if they equal 100% of the final calculated grade. If they do not, then it will inform you via a message like this, informing you that the final calculated grade sums to a percentage that is higher or lower than 100%. In addition, you may notice additional error messages to verify the total weight of all items in the category. These messages are the first of our common gradebook issues that we will be addressing how to resolve in this video. Let's start with the messages that pertain to our grade categories. But before we can show how to resolve this, it's important to understand how categories work in Brightspace. Categories allow you to organize your grade items that relate to each other. For example, all quizzes can appear under a quiz category. In addition, you can assign a weight to a category that will go towards the overall grade for the course. Let's say in your course, assignments are worth 20% of the final grade. You can create a category for all of your assignments and set its weight to 20. Once your categories are created and you assign grade items to them, you may notice error messages specific to your categories. In this example, we are being informed that the assignments category sums to 65% and not 100%. As mentioned before, categories have a weight associated with them that go towards the overall weight of a student's final grade. However, the grade items added to the categories also have a weight associated to them, and they need to equal 100% of the category itself. Continuing with the assignment example, in the assignment category, there are assignments titled Diplomatic Missions and Conflict in Massachusetts that each have a weight of 15% and 50% respectively. This is why the error message states that the assignment category sums to 65% and not 100%. There are a couple of different ways to resolve this error message depending on how you would like to assign the weight of the grade items in the category. For example, if the Diplomatic Missions assignment and the Conflict in Massachusetts assignment were equal to each other, meaning one of them is not worth more than the other towards the student's final grade, then I would select the arrow next to the assignments category and then choose Edit. In the distribution section, I would choose to distribute the weight evenly across all items. This would make all items in the category equal to one another in weight. Once I'm finished, I'll select Save and Close. Once saved, you will see that the weight automatically changed for each grade item in the category so that they are equal. And now they total to 100% of the assignments category. However, let's say that one assignment in the category should be worth more than the other. For example, let's say that the Diplomatic Missions assignment is worth 75% of the assignments category, and the Conflict in Massachusetts assignment is worth 25%. In this case, I would select the arrow next to the grade item within the category, and then choose Edit. From here, in the grading section, I would type in the weight of the grade item which in this example is 75. Because this grade item is within a category, the weight will be applied to the category and not the overall grade, making this grade item 75% of the assignment category. From here, I will select Save and Close. Then, I would apply the same steps to the other grade item in the category, but this time I will type in the weight of this grade item to be 25% to make the category equal to 100%. Now that the weight has changed, I can see the previous message has disappeared. After you've checked all error messages related to the weight of your categories, check and see if you are receiving an error message related to your final calculated grade. In this example, I can see that I'm still receiving a message stating that my final calculated grade sums to 130% and not 100%. The first step to determine why the weight is off is to compare your syllabus to your gradebook and verify that all grade items and categories are present and that their weights match. If there are grade items or categories missing, make sure to add them, and if their weights are off, edit them to match your syllabus. While doing your review, you may notice that you have a grade item in your gradebook that needs to be placed in a category, which is the reason why the weight is being thrown off. For example, in my gradebook, I can see a quiz that isn't in my quiz category. I can tell that this Unit 3 quiz isn't in my category because it is not directly underneath of the category, and the title of the quiz is not indented like other quizzes within the quiz category. In addition, the final calculated grade sums to 130% instead of 100%, and this extra grade item has a weight of 30. This proves that it is throwing off the weight of my final calculated grade. To resolve this, we would need to categorize the grade item. To do so, select the arrow next to the grade item and choose Edit. Next, select the correct category that this should be assigned to in the Category section. In this example, I'll choose Quizzes. Next, I will select Save and Close. And now we can see that the error message has disappeared. Please remember, however, to check and see if categorizing this grade item caused another error message to appear for the category. If so, make sure to resolve it using the steps we outlined previously in this video. Another reason why the final calculated grade may be off is because there could be a duplicate grade item or an extra grade item that is no longer needed in the gradebook. These grade items would need to be deleted. However, you may come across a situation where it seems as if these grade items cannot be removed. To learn more on how to resolve this, please see our next video in the series titled Deleting Grade Items That Won't Go Away. A link to this video can be found in the description. Thank you for watching. Please remember to check out our playlist on other common gradebook issues and how to resolve them.